Is this thing on?
Now, I know everybody want to know, am I financing? Am I getting in-house financing?
Brand new 2026 custom built stainless spread axle.
Check right
Sir, we're heading back into R6.
Okay.
And then you have padlock.
Yep.
Yep. All right. R6, and then come on in.
All right. Sounds good. Thank you. Alrighty.
Interstate gang, welcome back to the first episode of Interstate Made Me. revamp version, man. We got the trailer dropped. We got our Kingpin lock on. We got our Warlock on, and we also got the back locked up. Shout out to Bob's Chrome Shop for allowing me to drop my trailer over here, while I go pick up my brand new trailer out of Minnesota. So we good to go. We're gonna bobtail up there, go pick it up, bring it back down here to this area, get it painted, hook up to our trailer, head back to the house, and once it's done getting painted up here, I'm gonna bobtail back up here to the Chicago area and pick it up and bring it back home to London so he can start doing what he need to do to get it customized for 75 Chrome Shop. So yeah, shout out to them boys over here at Bob's Chrome Shop, man. You build relationships, things like this can happen, man. So they let me drop my trailer. So we got a little ride out there to Albert Lee, Minnesota, and they just gave me word that my trailer is ready to go. So let's go pick up a brand new 2026 Great Dane stainless steel trailer, y'all. Let's go. All right, gang, we made it to beautiful Iowa. Oh, how I miss Iowa so much, man. It's been a while. We reunited. I definitely want to stop over here at Iowa 80 right now, but you know, we got to keep on stepping on down here, man. And you know, I'm gonna go ahead and give me a shower down here at the Petro off of 35. But man, we got a lot of memories down here. We got a lot of videos down here at Iowa 80, just being clean, talking to different people, meeting up with people. Man, I definitely miss it. I definitely want to stop, but once I pick the trailer up, we'll probably stop, get some content. A couple large cars over there, but I definitely miss it, man. Used to come here every week on my Minnesota run. Probably one of the best runs I ever did, man. For real. Stay clean. Blue Beacon right here. You know, you got the good food over here. You got pretty much everything over here you need. So, but alright, gang, coming through Cedar Rapids right now. Look like they doing a little bit of rebuilding over here. I ain't been over here in a while either. We at the Petro right now. See it back here. And you got the Loves right across the street. This is the service center Petro down here, I-35, exit 11. It's not pretty much as soon as you cross over the state line, it's 11 miles down the road from the Iowa border, jumping over from Iowa into Minnesota. So, but it's super windy, so excuse me for that. But I know people been probably asking themselves or other people, you know, are we gonna finance this trailer? Because it's super expensive. It's $160,000, y'all. And I don't know if I can actually swallow that type of expense right there. I think about it every day. And it's another reason why I've been working so hard for the last 17 weeks. So to try to get a little bit of that money and put it into the trailer that we get. So we're gonna see, y'all. Y'all gonna see if I'm gonna actually pay for it or if we're gonna get financing. But to tell the truth, I did put down a nice amount of money, so either way I go, it really don't matter which way I go. Even if I finance a little bit of it, I still be good. My payments won't be too high. Or I always talk about paying cash, so we're gonna see. So we're over here now, Petro. And they got a truck washout, trailer washout, truck wash, pretty much everything. So let's see if we can find the kiosk up in here, grab a shower, see where the shower is at. Seems like the shower's gonna be pretty decent though, so let's get up in here and figure out where everything is at. Pizza smell good, boy. So we can find this kiosk for the showers. I think it's over here. Showers, deodorant. Ain't too bad. It'll do. Most definitely do, y'all. Ain't too bad at all. Alright, y'all, let's get in this shower, grab something to eat, get back to this truck, y'all. Alright, gang, got our shower in, walking back to the truck. So, we're about to be out for the count. I don't know if I'm gonna just go over there and park in front of the facility, or he just told me to come over there around 8:30 in the morning, so I think that's what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna be up about 6:45, 7 a.m. then start getting myself ready and prepared to head over there. So I hate parking like this, not having no trailer and just having a bobtail. I don't like this, man, because I've been a victim of this plenty of times, going in a parking spot thinking it's nothing there, then you see a bobtail. So, but I'll see y'all in the morning. Is this thing on? Interstate gang, good morning. We are down here at Crossroads to pick up our brand new 2026 Great Dane stainless steel trailer. You know, so we just left Petro, came on down here, told my guy, I gotta make a little content for y'all, man. You know, can't leave my people dry, y'all. So I'm gonna give y'all a tour of the facility, make sure I get y'all up in the air and show y'all everything. So don't miss that. But also, people been asking me, you know, why you didn't go another way, why you choose Crossroads, why you didn't go Jim Hawk, why you didn't go EBY. Pretty much everybody got their own way of doing things, and what I want to say is some places can do things that other places can't. I almost lost y'all there. It almost tipped over. But not only that, but Crossroads was somewhat in my area, was in my running area, and I felt like it was going to be better for me within my situation. So I chose Crossroads, and they was pretty much able to do everything that I wanted to do. Now, if I was gonna go Crossroads, I was definitely gonna go EBY, because with EBY, it's a lot of things that you can do in-house, but I didn't need like custom stuff because we taking everything over to London, and London is gonna do everything with all the custom stuff, you know, stainless panels, painting, underglow, you know, maybe some fabrication. So I really didn't need that, you know. So all I needed was for my trailer to be a tank from factory, and that's what we got. I got exactly what I wanted from factory. Now I can build my relationship with London, which that's my guy now. I got a lot of love from him. We actually been building this whole time since I've been knowing him. So now he's about to put his skills to test and show me what he really got. He already done showed me what he can do polishing. Hell of a polisher, and pretty much done blew my mind with some of the things that he's already accomplished with polishing our truck pretty much. But we still got a lot of work to do. So I'm excited. It's an emotional day. I tried to take care of the emotional part of everything this morning, you know, got it all out the way. You know, I know Mom Dukes, you know, she's proud of me right now. She's happy, she's smiling, and we got a few things that we're gonna put on the truck, you know, to tribute her and the trailer too. So I know she's happy right now, and you know, I kind of got that emotional part out the way. So what we gonna do, let's get up in the air, show y'all pretty much this whole little scenery from the bird, and then we'll go inside. I almost fell again. It's windy out here, y'all. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. And I'm actually gonna stay here for an extra 2 hours just to let the wind go down, since we're gonna be pulling the empty trailer. So let's go up in here, talk to some people, but let's get up in the sky and hopefully it don't blow my dang on drone away. Let's go. I know I had to represent and put that JDV on y'all, but I had to go to Walmart yesterday, man, because I just didn't have no clothes. I pretty much took everything to the house. So let's go up in here, man, and go talk to Jared, get the details on everything, talk to him about warranty on the unit, on the trailer, different things like that. Probably sign a whole bunch of paperwork. So let's see. How you doing?
Hello.
I'm looking for Jared.
Jared?
Yes, ma'am.
He'll be right back.
Oh, sounds good. All right, gang. So I'm over here with Jared. You know, he's been fantastic. We had a few issues with Great Dane. You know, he can't do nothing about that, but he kept me up to date on everything. Well, we was pushed out probably about, was it originally supposed to get it at the middle of February?
Yeah, it's probably a couple weeks.
Yeah, the middle of February.
2-3 weeks.
So they pushed us out about 2-3 weeks. But I'm not gonna tell y'all what I did with the trailer and you know why we got pushed out. I'm gonna show y'all. So I'm not gonna leave y'all hanging. But we definitely want to go over what I owe. So as of right now, I know everybody want to know: am I financing? Am I getting in-house financing? Since the very start I got on this channel, I paid cash for everything. So straight cash. So with this trailer, I am paying cash, y'all. No financing, no nothing. And that's easy for you too, huh?
Yeah, that's easier.
So I owe him $60,675. It was straight at 60 grand, but I added another tank up underneath, and that was $675. So I got $60,675 on the check right now, so we about to go ahead and give it to him. We about to go over a few things, warranty and different things like that. But if you're looking for a guy to, you know, spec you out a trailer, this trailer pretty much is a tank. What you think? So yeah, so if you need a guy to spec you out a trailer, Crossroads, Albert Lee, Minnesota, hit up Jared. He can help you out and pretty much
get you whatever you need and, you know, go from there. It was about 6-7 month process. It would have been about 6 months, but we had to push back for, you know, about 3 weeks. But other than that, everything's been good, no complaints. And I did miss mats, but I think that was a blessing from God telling me, you know, hold off, because it's actually some things that I want to do more to my truck at the end of the year. So we'll actually be 100% ready for mats. But other than that, let's get this paid for. Let's go get this trailer, and I'll show you the specs on everything. All right, y'all, there go that check right there. Give it to my man. You can run over everything, do what you got to do with it. And, so right now we're just going over all the warranties. I know I got like a 10-year or 15-year warranty on the lights. I got like a 5-year warranty on the suspension. On the unit, it's like 3 to 4 years on like the compressor, the engine, and stuff like that. So to, you know, have this warranty is a blessing, man, you know, especially with the trailer that I got. You know, I definitely need the warranty. And, you know, you buying a trailer like this expensive, you know, having a warranty is very, very important. So that's the luxury of, you know, buying new equipment or, you know, buying a newer truck or whatever you do, get that warranty. But the fact that I got an older truck pulling a newer trailer, I think that's the best combination you can go with out here as an owner-operator. So he's taking care of some paperwork for me. We're going to get all this situated. We have a 2026 Great Dane stainless steel brand new trailer, man, paid off, y'all. You know, y'all really got to dig into my content, man, because what I tell y'all from the very, very start of paying cash, that's all I've been doing. I haven't financed not one bit of my equipment. And you see where it's taking me within 2 years of having my own authority. We redoing our truck and we getting a brand new trailer. So, you know, I'm just not putting content out. It's a message behind my content, man. So you got to really dig into my content and really, you know, showing y'all what it takes to get to this point, man. So let's get the rest of this information, man, and let's go get out here to this trailer and give y'all the specs on everything. All right, gang, we got everything taken care of. So on the unit, now mind y'all, on my 2017, I just hit 10,000 hours. Just hit 10,000 hours. It's a 2017. That trailer is 8 years old and I just hit 10,000 hours. My warranty is for 60 months, 5 years, or 10 hours, whatever one come first. And we are covered for the engine-less accessories, compressor, refrigerant coils, radiator, refrigerant controls, APX micro SVM module, APX display module, mechanical fuel pump and plunger, generator, battery charger, remote evap coil, fan. Like he said, man, you pretty much covered for 95% of that motor on that on this trailer. So I'm excited about that, man. And with Great Dane, you get like a 3-year or 4-year warranty on the suspension. You got a 15-year warranty on the light. Like, man, I think it was a good investment, y'all. Let's get over here to this trailer, man. Got me some gear, man. Oh, you can just put it on the seat. Thank you, man. Hats, coffee mug. Ooh.
I don't know what.
Oh yeah, like that's barbershop deal, maybe clippers. Y'all, yeah. I appreciate it, man. Shoot, I'll throw this on now. All right, y'all, here we go. We at the trailer. Man, this thing is a tank, man. Yeah, that 100-gallon tank is more than enough, man. Now that I look at it, yeah, that's more than enough. You want to go over the specs for him a little bit? You know pretty much everything?
Yeah, I think so.
All right, I'll let you handle it. All right, gang, we are over here at the trailer, and all I can say, man, this thing is a tank. Man, we did a good job speccing it out. I don't think we left no loose ends with this thing. I'm gonna hand the mic over to Jared, and he's gonna pretty much explain everything that we did, and we're gonna go from there.
All right, let's walk down the side of the trailer here. Brand new 2026 custom built stainless spread axle. It's a 12-foot fixed spread with the front lift axle. It's got electric dump valves, aluminum wheels, 100-gallon fuel tank, Carrier Vector 8600 multi-temp. Max light package, 9 lights top and bottom. Here he is going in on the fuel tank, 100 gallons, installed towards the rear there, centered. There you can kind of see the front lift axle there. Get back down here. We have 5 air tanks on there. There you can see the kind of the fixed spread. No tire inflation. Keeping it clean. Here we are at the rear. Couple rows of E-track. You got the couple rear evaps there.
Yes, sir.
Interior rope lighting up there. Trailer will be lit up from the inside out. Clean. We have vents on both rear doors. You got another vent here from the inside with the kick plate. And there you can kind of see that 12-foot fixed spread.
Yes, sir.
And then you kind of see the bracing and the wing plates are all galvanized, so no rusting.
You can polish those out.
Oh, Cali hookups. We forgot to mention the most important part, didn't we?
Yeah. That's about it.
Yeah, there you are. And then obviously, this is for your light switch, you know that.
Yeah.
Shut-offs for the Calis,
Yep.
whatever. Yep. Take this off. This is probably your DOT and everything.
Okay.
They just, you don't have a document holder, so
Yeah.
the shop just put it there.
Got you. Yeah, man, other than that, Jared pretty much explained everything. And I kind of will explain the inside and why I did get a multi-temp. And at that, we went tri-temp. We didn't go dual temp. I didn't want to limit myself with doing certain things, so I just decided to do tri-temp. I was going to do dual temp. We priced it out and everything, but I said, man, let's just go ahead and do tri-temp. So is this y'all first one doing like a tri-temp like this?
It's been a while on a custom build,
Been a
just
while?
with everything, with all the manufacturing issues over the last handful of years.
Okay.
But yeah, we've done some tri-temps, but I don't know
Okay,
if any
cool.
of it has been as cool as this one.
Yeah, exactly. So will all this polish out and stuff like that?
Yeah.
Okay, I can have my guy polish all that out. That's not an issue.
Yep.
All right, cool. Vector 8600, multi-tent. This thing is a tank, y'all. And I know this is gonna take us to the next level with the content. I'm happy I, got a chance to meet Jared, because the very first time I met you, pretty much told you I wanted a trailer, didn't I?
You did. You came in and said, I'm going to be calling you, and you called me.
Yeah. And I called him probably maybe like a month or so,
Yeah,
2
a month
months
or
after.
two.
Yeah.
No, you wired.
Exactly. Next thing you know, I wired him 100,000. So as y'all know, man, I'm a businessman. I don't play about my business. If I say I'm gonna do something, I'm gonna do it. And when I came down here, I told y'all what I wanted. I was going for a white side Timothy at first.
Yeah.
But the way that my truck's set up, I'm like, man, I think I want to go stainless. So I think I made the right move, and I think it's all gonna work out. Y'all got to stay tuned for the content. We got so much that we got, to take care of. We got to get ready for 75 Chrome Shop, but I'm happy it's done. I'm not gonna leave my man out here cold for too long. He pretty much did his job. He got his money, and we good, y'all. So let's go on the inside. I'm gonna kind of explain everything on the inside, and then we're gonna get up out of here, y'all. This is kind of everything with the 60 months or 10,000 hours. Hopefully y'all can see that pretty good. You got the engine core, man. It pretty much covers literally everything, man. So I'm good for 10,000 hours or 60 months, which the 10,000 hours, I don't know. It just all depends on how I run my unit versus running continuously or stop-start. Just all depends, y'all. So, oh man, it's a blessing, y'all. It's a great day, man. Let's get inside this trailer. All right, gang. So we are in the interior of the trailer. So let's kind of touch on everything that I decided to do. I decided to go with a duct floor rather than going with a flat floor, because with me running this trailer, I'm going to be pretty much running for, partnering with somebody when it comes to, hauling this LTL freight. So if I ever need to get back to an area, because pretty much brokers are a thing of the past, but you just never know what may happen or what situation you may get in to where you may need a backhaul. I don't even know why, I don't even call them backhauls, but you just need a load back to your area. So I decided to go with duct floors just because it also gives me that advantage to still pull a broker load if I need to get back to my area versus flat floors. Some brokers don't want that just because of the ventilation. When you get a duct floor with the ribs, you got your circulation that goes up, comes through the pallet and just kind of recirculates all the way through. I do not have an air chute, and the reason because is I got a tri-temp. So I got the big unit on the front, which powers the 2 EVAPs. So I also went with, I think I went with 6 inches on the rub rails. I was gonna go a little bit higher, but I'm hoping that I can be safe with 6 inches. If I need to go up a tad bit more, I don't know. I think this is just gonna do. I'm gonna put signs up. I'm putting cameras up in here. Once I come home after the truck show, I'm gonna stay out for maybe 3 weeks. We're gonna put cameras up in here, and I'm gonna just really just be up on top of everything, man. And if I can stand on the dock, I don't care how long I gotta stand on it, I'm gonna be on it because this is my first brand new trailer, and the main goal is to really take care of it. And I want this trailer to last me a really, really long time. So we went with 6 inches, I believe. I don't think it's 6 inches, because that's definitely not 6. I don't know, but it's I had to measure the height of it. But we went with 2 rows of E-track. This just basically, gives me that ability to really protect the freight, and that's a big thing to me, really protecting the freight that's on my trailer and making sure that my freight gets delivered and also that it's protected, no pallets falling over. So we are going to utilize load bars and straps, so that way I won't have no issues when it comes to, freight tipping over or anything like that. So I had 2 rows of E-track installed from the very front, also to the rear. That way we're going to put a load bar up front so we can protect our bulkhead. I also wanted that too, so I can protect that bulkhead. Some places they think you can just hit the bulkhead up front and just ram pallets into it. No, you don't do that. And then with these rub rails, people just think you're supposed to just rub the pallet all the way to wherever the pallets stop at. No, that's not what it's there for. Most people don't know how to load a trailer. So we got 2 rows of E-track, and we got the hard installation, real hard installation. I definitely wanted that. Also, what else did we do? We got the interior light strips. We didn't go with the square lights where, they run down the middle, run down the side, like 3 or 4 all the way. We went with the brand new light strips. So this thing lights up crazy. But with this truck, I don't have the power in the 7-way in the dead center, so it's not gonna cut on. So that's what we're gonna have to take care of when we do get our truck back. Make sure we put the power in the center pin of that 7-way. And last but not least, talked about the floors, blase, okay. Last but not least, why did I go with a tri-temp? Why didn't I go with a dual temp? And why am I getting out of the single temp game? So I'm getting out of the single temp because it's just too high risk, y'all. It's extremely high risk. I haul fresh and I haul frozen on one trailer at one temp at 0 degrees. It made me great money, and it got me to this point because I put the work in. I definitely put the work in, all those long nights, early mornings, and just, I've been out here 17 weeks, so it's just extremely risky, dealing with, high priority freight, and then you only got one temperature on the fresh and one temperature on frozen. And, some of these places are particular with their temperatures and stuff like that. So I wanted to kind of, get out of that and get into a different area of it. So we getting out of the single temp just because it's just high risk. And I didn't go with a dual temp because I didn't want to limit myself. That was the main thing. I didn't want to limit myself on nothing. So
I'm like, okay, if I really want to do this, I think we should just go tri-temp. And I talked to a few of my guys that got tri-temps and stuff like that. They said, no, that's the way to go. If you're going to do it big. So, okay, Jared got some registration for me. All right, gang, so that was Jared giving us our registration to make sure we good to go and get to where we need to get to. So also, what I was saying with the dual temp, I just didn't want to limit myself. Now mind you, having a dual temp is good. You got a lot of advantages too. So, and also with a dual temp, you can actually run a chute down the middle too. So, but that'll just be the unit on the rear and not the middle. But with the tri-temp, you know, I can run frozen, fresh in the middle, frozen on the back end, or frozen, fresh. I got so many opportunities to grow with this trailer and do so many different things, man. And you know, now I can actually control all my freight as far as temperature wise, and I don't have to worry about temperatures now. You know, I have to be scared when things need to be a certain temperature, but I'm actually running at 0 when it's a fresh load. You know what I mean? So, you know, this is pretty much the top of the LTL game when you running multi-temp, you know, temperatures and stuff like that. So I'm out of the single temp game. Now, mind you, I can still run a single temp load, you know, front to back, and I'm still good to go. I don't have to actually use the EVAPs, you know, but when I'm running a multi-temp load, whether it's dry, fresh, frozen, or whatever the case may be, I can utilize my EVAPs to do that. So other than that, that's pretty much the gist of the trailer, man. And, you know, we'll go over the trailer a little bit more, just kind of showing you guys everything, but it's time to get moving, time to get this thing on down to Chicago so we can get it painted. Once we get it painted, we're gonna pick it back up, and then we're gonna take it down to London. London gonna do what he gonna do. He gonna put his magic on it, and then we're gonna get ready for 75 Chrome Shop, man, and hopefully we can bring some trophies back home. And then we're gonna work for a couple of weeks, you know, fill things out, work for a couple of weeks, and then come back home and got something to do with my girl, celebrate her birthday and stuff like that. And then after that, we're gonna pretty much be out. Then we gotta get ready for Marysville, Ohio truck show. You know, pretty much supporting my guy London, and you know, just supporting the whole Ohio and being from Ohio. So I definitely got to get out there. But other than that, y'all, that's everything. That's picking up the trailer. I showed y'all everything. Now it's still time to put this work in. We got to get our money back up and do what we do. We got a debt-free organization. We got pretty much a brand new done-up truck, a new trailer, and it's time to get it. It's still time to hustle. We're not letting up. You know, so don't think it's time to let up. It's still time to hustle. You never know. I may want to expand. I don't know. I'm kind of up and down with it though. But other than that, like, comment, subscribe, hit that post notification bell, share this out to anybody that want to be an owner operator. Interstatemademe, we doing it big, man. We doing it big. You know, we showing y'all how to buy $160,000 trailer cash, how to redo your truck for, you know, $100,000, $120,000, and we paying cash for everything, you know. So showing y'all the way. I'm being transparent with everything. I'm not leaving nothing out the gate. I'm showing y'all everything, man. And I think that's the difference between my channel and other people's channel, man. I'm telling y'all the truth, man. No lies being told over here. I'm a real one. So, you know, believe that, man. But other than that, thank y'all. I love y'all. I'll see y'all on the next video. Peace. I do YouTube. I make content, yes sir. Well, look at that. Brand new everything. Always working, man.
How you been, man?
I'm good, man. So y'all, this what we was gonna go with originally.